Good morning, Glenn.
Good
How are you?
morning, Keira. Good, how are you?
So good to see you. I was just saying, my kids don't have school on Fridays,
Yeah,
so we may get a 7-year-old popping in here and there. We just will.
awesome.
There we go. Okay. Am I back? Yes. All right, Glenn. How are you today?
I'm a little anxious because I've done a bunch of work in the backyard and someone came to get their bobcat, filled in my hole, and I just had to like shuffle orchestrate. So that got me a little off kilter, but it was fine. So the morning was perfect and just to set up for this call, and so it was fun to be challenged, I guess.
Yep, I love that. Well, let me tell people, Glenn is in my mastermind, my Awakening Authors Mastermind. I met Glenn at Unstoppable, like maybe it was like, I don't know, 6 weeks ago or something. And the second I saw you, and I think this is so interesting because I'm like not a super touchy human. Like I don't just like go up and like hug people. And like when I saw you, like my hands went straight to your heart. Like when we met, I like, whew, it was like, who is this man? And I just feel so lucky to help you write your book. So today we're going to go deeper in channeling with your book. It's going to be super fun. So I'm going to play my bowls. This is the fun part about being in my home, is I have my sound here. So it feels like we need to drop into our bodies a little bit. So what I want is, as I'm playing the sound, I want you to just breathe all the way into your lower belly. And you're going to breathe belly, lungs, throat. So you're going to breathe until your belly's filled. Then it's going to go lungs and we're throat. And we're going to just really bring some oxygen and movement into the heart space. Okay, so breathe in. So I want you to just picture the sun, the brilliance of the sun, and it's going to pour over your heart. And we're going to unlock your heart today. Oh, fun. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Okay. So we're going to pour this gorgeous, warm sunlight over your heart. And we're going to allow it to just defrost it. So we're going to just kind of melt any walls that are around your heart right now. And we're going to ask the divine light to touch your walls, your ceilings, your floors, and everything that's in your space, that it will be completely cleaned, cleansed, and cleared. And then we're going to ask the divine light to activate your room to the highest vibrational frequency, so that we can be at the frequency of the divine, the frequency of miracles, the frequency of hearing and working with your book. So you're going to breathe in and breathe out. We're going to call on all of our angels, our guides, those who are here to support you and your powerful mission, those who are here to support your work, your message, your purpose. We're going to invite them all in through the divine light to come and sit with us, to hold this space with us. Whoo! Did you feel that? Like just whew, drop right into your body. That was really powerful. Okay, so now we're going to just ask that light will touch our ears so we can spiritually hear what needs to be heard. The light will touch our third eye, so we'll have access to all of our spiritual gifts. The light will cleanse our lips, that we speak only what needs to be spoken. So breathing in, we're gonna gong this for a second. So breathe in. And one more in. There we go. Oh, we got some movement in your heart. I can feel it. All right, Glenn. Let's bring your book in. All right, let's call your book in and in through the divine light to come and sit with us. Ooh, I like this. This is some new stuff. Your book usually comes in the same way every time, which is very rare. I hope you know that. Most books come in different every time. But this time, your book showed up differently. So it's going to sound a little weird, but We know I'm weird, so it's okay.
So
So
am I. Nobody knows it though.
we're gonna crack that open. All right, Glenn. So here's what your book showed me. It showed me that it's an actual portal for people. So, like in the movies, when people could open a door and it would take them to a new space and time, that is actually what your book is here to do. What do you hear? What does that make you feel?
Um, it just makes me feel peace because I already know that, and I've been obsessed with the phrase effectual door for about 3 years. So it's effectual door is it's something I treasured and found in the scriptures years ago, and I was like, what the freak is an effectual door? And so yeah, it's a total personal portal. So absolutely.
Because when I saw the vision, it was a door being opened. So you like this is actually it. This is your confirmation. Like that is what your book is. It is that door. So there's a block though, Glenn. There's a block that we're working through, and I want to clear that out today. Do you know what that block is, or should we go in together and find it?
I'm curious to maybe let you do
Okay,
your thing, and then maybe what I think might confirm it. How about that?
let's do that. I'm
How
gonna
about
grab
that mystery?
it really
And there's
fast.
no and there's no pressure for it to be what we do today, but it would
Okay,
be interesting if it's the same.
so I can't channel when I'm cold. So hold on. I don't know what that is, but it like takes me. It's like too hard. I can't tap in if I'm cold. So hold on. Let's get this blanket on. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. So much better. Okay. All right, I want you to drop in with me. Thank you for being here with us in this beautiful, sacred book channeling session. And if you felt the stir in your heart that it is time for you to write your book, then I am so excited to tell you that I am going to give you my sacred creative process that allows authors to channel their books. Just click the link below in the description and you will have immediate access to learning the tools on how you will channel your book.
I love it when you laugh. It's great.
It's just, I really enjoy your heart space. I don't know how else to say it, but it's like a cave of wonders. It's like a cave filled with crystals. Okay, like your heart is like so it's so big, and the block is around you letting that shit out. Like it's here. It's like, oh my gosh, you have the cave of wonders, and then it's like and it just goes like this, right? So we have to figure this out, and I hope we can figure it out today. If not, we just will keep going at this because we're in the mastermind together. But I want to, it's like I keep seeing Aladdin, and do you remember how, like, I think it was called the Cave of Wonders, right? Like where the lion opened up out of the sand, right? And there was like a key. I don't remember. I haven't seen Aladdin in a long time, but I don't know if there was like a word that they said. There was something that opened it. We got to find that for your heart. Whatever that, there's like one little piece. Let's find it together. Let's see. So let's go into your heart. And I want you to access all of your gifts. You're so gifted, Glenn. I want you to access your gifts of seeing, your gifts of hearing, your gifts of feeling, your gifts of knowing, and into the divine light. Okay, so what I'm hearing is it's throat chakra first. So in the throat chakra, there's something blocking you from speaking the power that's within your heart. So it's like, I don't know if I never remember my channeling session, so maybe I've channeled this before, but it's like you've got this fire in your heart and it's coming up and then it's getting blocked at the throat. Okay, so here's what I'm hearing. With your eyes closed, I want you to see this with me. I want you to imagine that there is this human who can walk around, and whatever words come from his mouth, they actually like are materialized. So like he could literally say like um let there be yellow flowers, and then there would be yellow flowers on the ground. He could say I need this mountain to move, and the mountains would move. I want you to feel that is the power that is actually within you that keeps getting blocked. And that is why everything gets stuck in your body. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
What's coming to you?
Um, the the powerful side of when I speak something, it's always been external and monetary and maybe of the world. But the wild things would be when I said I was going to win a fitness competition against 60,000 people, and then I did. So perhaps I'm just careful what I say because I am just careful, cautious.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So,
there's been dozens and dozens of other situations. I mean, literally as silly as, man, I really want a Traeger smoker. And then I had an ad pop up. Someone wanted to rent a side by side. I had just bought one and they gave me their Traeger to use my machine for a day or two. So, I mean, it gets really weird. Like,
yeah.
so, so, so perhaps it's speaking the internal or the spiritual or the relational that needs to be tapped into. I don't know, but as far as validating the words being materialized, it's very much very real. So,
Okay, two things. Have you read Florence Scovel Shen's book, The Game
uh,
of Okay,
the
well,
game of what?
The Game of Life and How to Play It. I'm sending your mala out this week. P.S. Your mala just got done. So I have everyone, when you're in the mastermind, I have a shaman who I love. Her name's Mariah, and she intuitively makes a special mala for you. So your mala just arrived, so I'm sending that out. I'm going to send out this book with it, okay? Just wait. Just wait for the magic. Florence will teach you how to use this with speaking, okay? Like she's going to teach you how to do this, okay? She's one of my greatest guides, and like I love her with all of my heart. So one, Florence is going to come and teach you this. Number two, how can we create this magic that you have, this power that you have in relationship to your book? Right? So there's something like this. There's something like this that if every morning when you're in your sacred space and you're at a high vibrational state, if you could speak out the words, something like this, my book is complete, it changes millions of lives, and it liberated me. And you're going to speak as though it's already happened, right? Like my book is now complete. It's out in the world. It is changing millions of lives, and it has fully liberated me because what I'm seeing and what I see this at an energetic level every time we work together. It's like, oh my gosh, Aladdin is so loud. I don't know. Was this like your favorite movie growing up? What is Aladdin?
I probably watched it a few dozen times, I'm sure.
This
That's
is
yeah, it is hilarious. We'll go back to Disney.
Hey, do you remember when the genie was like, I have all these powers in an itty bitty space? This is why your body gets so locked up because you have all this power and it keeps getting pushed into some sort of confined borders. We get to liberate you from those borders, Glenn. Okay?
Yeah, and I have shared with you, and maybe it's by the wayside. But I've been in like extreme pain for about 4 years, and working through it in all the ways. MRIs are inconclusive, all kinds of things, and I'm making progress, but it's very, very much trapped in becoming real, where it's like, okay, what if what if this work is what, like you say, to use your words, liberates it all, and I can get back to full power or something.
Or not even back to, you are going to step into your
Yeah.
fullest power, and that is what liberates the pain out of your body.
Yeah, I like that better.
So there's something about breath work for you. So doing breath work every day, you can. Wim Hof has such an amazing app. It's like $5 a month, and he just leads you through his breath work. Just doing 10 minutes of breath, because what happens, and I don't know how to put this into words, because it's something I can see spiritually. So like what happens is when we work together, I see all of this power rising in you, and it's like I go, and then it gets clogged right here. So I feel like if you were to do breath work, like it's going to start to unclog this, and then you're going to speak out the truth. You're going to use the power of manifesting that you've been gifted with to speak words and have them materialize. You're going to use that with this book. Okay? You're going to speak it into existence. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to go back into the portal. How your book is I don't even know how to say that word, effectual. Am I saying that correctly? Okay.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
book is the effectual door for people. It is the thing that's going to take them through the portal. And I want you to, first of all, like, hold on. Okay, that's next. We're not doing that yet. Okay. So the book, it's like this. Okay, it's like almost like the words are coming off the page. It's like the book is 3D for people, but it's not there yet, because what's happening is that right now, what is happening? What's happening? It's like we got to unlock you first, Glenn, before we can unlock the book. Because like right now the book is showing me it's like 2D, which is fantastic and awesome, but this book isn't meant to be 2D. It's meant to be 5D. It's meant to take people to a completely different consciousness. It's meant to take people through a portal, but we have to fully go in and crack this open. So because this is live, and I don't think doing crazy deep healing live is like the best plan ever. So what I would like to do is I actually would like to do your November session like ASAP. And we got to go in and we're going to just, so it's like this. I used to be a massage therapist for 20 years. And it's like the same energy. It's like how I would go in and unlock someone's body that's like kink, like this. We got to do that spiritually, like energetically. So that's what we're going to do on our November session. And we need to meet like Tuesday, because I leave town Wednesday. So let's do that healing work Tuesday. So leading up to that healing work, we're going to soften the soil. I'm talking a lot. What's coming through for you?
Just taking it in, and you know, soul, spirit, mind, heart, all of it's in agreement. So 100% sure. And as much as I do try to be open about what the history of my past is, and far as locking my spirit down, like one of my thoughts is um, I'm open about having a gun in my hand and being done, and having a very intimate relationship and experience with the opposition, and not having it be fearful but powerful in an odd way. So in one sense, I've always been curious, have I offended my spirit by holding that gun? So any future work, I appreciate the privacy so that I can be fully there and let it out and then, go back and share. But so if that helps.
Yeah. And just from what I know,
And that was 10 years ago this Christmas. So
and your book's going to be done by Christmas.
exactly.
Such a
Wow.
beautiful, such a beautiful whole healing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want you to know
Soften the soil, you said.
yeah, there's something about when you said, "Did I offend my spirit?" I'm going to share with you what I'm hearing. Now, whatever I say, you take and leave if it doesn't fit. But what I'm hearing is that like everything is for our good. So even a really hard moment like that, it didn't offend your spirit. It united you with your spirit. That's actually when you and your spirit became reunited. That's when you got to have a rebirth of sorts, a rebirth with your spirit, right?
Yeah, so perhaps the challenge of making it 5D is providing a container space where, men and women,
Yeah,
but primarily men can have that rebirth experience, perhaps.
that feels like it. It feels
Yeah.
like, it feels like that's the cave of wonders that showed up at the beginning with your heart. It's not just the book, it's the book and it's the book and this cave that you bring people into your heart. And the book softens their soil for your work with them. Whew. How does that feel in your body right now? Do you feel some tingling in your body?
Lower spine.
Yeah. So what's happening is like this is the beginning of the unlock. Like I can feel it. I can feel it in I can feel it in like the lower trunk of your body moving through the legs. And it's like there's like shink, like something just unlocked. Okay. So we're gonna actually do we're gonna do something real quick. I know you've got a call in 7 minutes, so let's do this. All right. Let's get your hands moving. You're going to breathe the light in through the crown of your head, and you're going to breathe it all the way down to the soles of your feet. So breathe it in and out. There we go. Breathe it in and all the way down to the soles of your feet. There we go. We are moving it up. I don't know if you can feel it. It's moving up into your heart now. So this final breath in, we're going to let it move, and it's going to explode out your heart with this magic. So breathe it in and out. Hands on your heart. Get really quiet. Feel the vibrations moving through the heart. It's unlocking energetically. It's softening the soil in the heart so that we can go in and do the deep, powerful work on Tuesday in our one-on-one. So just really opening up the heart. I want you to notice that your shoulders are most likely starting to soften. Your body is starting to soften. And we're just going to let your mind know that we're putting a veil over your heart. This is like a screen. Like when you open the windows, we put a screen there to keep the bugs out. We're going to put a screen, a veil over the heart so that while it's softening and locking until Tuesday, it's also protected. So we're not leaving you blasted open. Instead, we are keeping you protected and while it softens. So we're just going to call on your angels. We're going to ask them to continue to soften your energy field, to soften the walls around the heart, so that when we dive in together on Tuesday, we fully unlock this power that's in your heart. So just breathing in and breathing out. There we go. How does your body feel right now?
Um, calm.
Yeah. Feels a little buttery. That's the energy I'm feeling. Like it's like, like there's like some buttery, kind of like, soft energy. So I know you're going into doing a coaching session. So what we're going to do is we're going to add fire and softness. So you get to be soft and fire. So we're going to take my fire drum, which I have a deep, deep love for. And I want you to wake up the non-negotiable, this work that you are here to do. It is a holy hell yes in your body. And what's going to happen is this fire we wake up right now is going to go through all your coaching sessions today. It's going to be a fire day. I'm so excited for you. You ready? Okay, so breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So I want you to feel the fire right at your lower belly of why this work that you do is a non-negotiable. Why this is a holy hell yes for you. There we go. Let it rise all the way up. One more. And out. All right. Glenn, I have so much love for you. Epic session today. That was fun.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
If you loved this video, then I invite you to come over with me right here and watch a few more of my book channeling sessions. Join me as I sit with authors and we channel through books that are here to transform humanity. I think you're going to love them.